film them, so I'm just doing that one.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all got the semi-fold weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. War. Too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my. Anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at us fucking content creators, eh? Alright, let's just fucking jump into it. Let's just go. Let's not even think about it. Let's just start rolling the camera. Fucking boot into shape? Not into shape, into place. Hello everyone! This vlog's a bit different. I hope you enjoyed a 4-minute long montage sequence at the beginning of a vlog. Very different for me. But yeah, that was what the last 2 weeks really entailed. You'll notice I did a little bit of fun wordplay at the beginning, calling it rest, restoration, and renewal, because that's really what these last 2 weeks have been for me. My studio vlogs tend to focus on the work that I'm doing, the shoots that I'm doing, showing the editing process, all that fun stuff. I'll be so honest, and I think you knew this if you've watched the last few vlogs, I've been working flat out. February was crazy. January, I was like trying to get things going, but it's January. There's no work then. February just hit me like a fucking bus. There was so much stuff going on. I can't even process how much I did in February. It was insane. So of course March then takes its like toll of like, you need to recover, you need to rest, chill the fuck out, hun. So that's what I did. I took some time off, and I can't stress how good it is to go out and just enjoy life and just be inspired and just feel good about things again. The vlog does start off with me filming Rory and going to her concert. I will talk about that in a minute, but again, I wanted to try something different with my vlogs. I mentioned it a few weeks back that I'm kind of sick of just filming a time lapse of me editing, yada yada yada. It is what I do all the time, sit and stare at a screen and edit. But there is moments where I'm not doing that and going out and enjoying life. Flying my drone is something I really need to do more of, because I just love the perspective you get being high up and seeing places from a whole new angle. And it gets me exploring. Now that the weather's getting better, it's sunny again. Oh my god, I'm so happy winter is over. I love the sun. It is just, it's so good. If you live in Scotland, you understand how depressing the winter can be. Sucks your soul out of you. It really fucking does. So I hope you can tell I'm already feeling a lot happier now, knowing that the winter's done and we can get into fucking high gear mode, because that is what I'm ready for. Also, just taking time to enjoy life. Like I said, going to the Barras market is something I haven't done in a really fucking long time, and it's just so nice seeing independent businesses, local creators, people making stuff and selling stuff, and just having that craftsmanship. And obviously the Barras is like my favorite fucking place. It's my favorite venue as well for gigs. And it's literally a 5-minute walk away from my flat. So it's somewhere I should really go more often and just be inspired by everything. And yeah, just enjoying life. Oh, and fucking the moon, I took photos of that. I mean, the photos I took weren't very good, so that's why they're not included in the vlog. And then also, the clouds covered the actual blood moon eclipse part of it, but I still saw an eclipse, and I'm very happy about that. I am a moon girly. I like looking into astrology in the sense of what are the planets doing, what's the universe up to, what season are we in. We're way to go in an Aries season, baby, and I am an Aries gal, so you bet your ass I'm gonna be living my best life over the next few weeks. So yeah, that's what this vlog's all been about, is resting, restoration, and renewal, and just getting my groove back. Because that's really important as a creator. You need to take time to refill and get your creative juices flowing again and just feeling inspired. And you don't have to work flat out 24/7. I keep telling myself this because it's true, and I want that message on this channel because I know my vlogs can be deceiving. It just shows you all the work that I do. It doesn't show you the times in between. And I think that's just as important, especially with how social media is, and you're always seeing a highlight reel of people's lives. You're not seeing the entirety of it. This obviously is very highlighty as well. It's a montage of all the best things that happened in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I've had a really good time. And I love when the universe just plays into life, you know, into your experiences of how you go through life. And that's all I'll say on that, you know? But let's talk about Rory! So that is like the only thing I did work-wise in the last 2 weeks, really. I ended up shooting Rory's gig in Glasgow at SWG3 on the 12th of March. You saw a little snippet at the beginning. I'm not going to tease you any longer. Let's actually show you guys some of the footage from that night. I have posted a reel, which did really well on Instagram and TikTok, and I will be posting on YouTube as well as this vlog goes live, so you will see it hopefully. That little kind of build up. I really enjoyed, I just want to talk a lot about Rory, I'm not gonna lie. For this gig, there was 2 supports. There was Lake Malice, my first time ever seeing them. I fucking loved them. Their energy was insane. I fucking vibed with that shit. There was a moment where the guitarist had gone into the crowd, I think it was the 3rd song, end of the 3rd song, to do a like circle pit, but it wasn't a circle pit, it was a conga line because it's a Rory concert. And it was just so wholesome and nice, and I was like, hell yeah, that's fucking cool. We were in the photo pit for this though, which is a bit like, how do we get photos of that? You're in the crowd. This would have been good if we were not in the crowd right now, but you live and you learn. This is my 8th PhotoPass gig as well, so I'm very much still learning, and it was with Discovery Music Scotland. Some people have asked how I get my press passes. I shoot for them on a voluntarily basis, and it's very much a luck of the draw if you do get a pass for certain shows. I got my press pass approved literally the day before the concert, and I squealed with joy when I saw that email come through because, yeah, I had really thought there wasn't going to be any press passes available for this show, as I hadn't seen many photographers documenting it other than the ones that she had hired. So yeah, I was very fucking happy when I got that email. Very fucking happy. Yeah, the second support was As December Falls, and a really, really, really cool band. Bethany is like the most wholesome, most like adoring vocalist. I love her. I already knew a few of their songs. I think they've been on a lineup for maybe Download or something that I've maybe been attending. I don't remember if I've seen them before. I thought I had, but I don't think I had. When I actually saw them, I was like, no, I don't think I've seen you guys before. Their energy was insane. I loved it. I loved them. They were amazing. I got so many good photos of their set as well, which I'm very chuffed about. I haven't posted these photos anywhere yet, so there will be some posts on Instagram and TikTok in the future. I just got a backlog of things that I haven't been posting lately. I have shared pretty much all of my Rory content though, so if you're watching this vlog and you're like, Gal, this is old news. We already seen that you did this. I don't care. I don't care. We're still including it in the vlog for anyone who hasn't seen my Instagram or TikTok. If you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, you really should be. I'm a lot more active on those platforms. YouTube we'll get there one day with consistent uploading. I am pretty good at it, I would say, but the last couple of weeks we've done a little bit of 2 weeks in one videos. It's not going to be the norm. I am going to get back to weekly uploading. It's just, like I said, February really took it out of me. All right, and then after, as December falls, we obviously had Rory. Oh, I love Rory so much. So I just want to say, like, I've been a Rory fan for a good few months. I found her through TikTok, ADHD Love. I knew she was at Download last year. I didn't end up seeing her because I think she was clashing with somebody else that I was seeing. It happens. And also Download last year was just a mud fest. So walking between stages was just a nightmare. So I unfortunately didn't see her last year, and I'm really regretting not seeing her last year because now I love her so much. It is what it is. Like, you miss things, unfortunately. You can't be there for everything. But I'm so glad I did get a pass for this show. And the fact that the show starts off with the audio from The Atheist, I remember saving this audio on a particular day where I'd actually gone for an interview for a job. It was the day that her album got released, and I went for an interview. I was feeling really positive, and it was on release day of her album. And a couple of weeks later, I happened to go for a second interview. Felt really positive again. I actually got the call back for my second interview while I was getting my perfectly misaligned tattoo, and I was like, this is it. And they're like, actually, can you come in for a second interview? And I was just like, yeah, absolutely, of course. I remember talking to my tattoo artist being like, oh my God, it's happening. And then I didn't get the job. And I just felt really down about it. Freelance, I fucking love it, but this job that I had applied for, it was like a 5-hour minimal contract. It was working in a pretty cool venue, and it just aligned with a lot of the things I thought I wanted. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. But I don't really care. And I'm like, you know what? Things that aren't for you won't go by you, or things that are for you won't go by you. That's the way that's the way the quote goes. And not getting that job, it kind of just solidified to me that, you know what, I am supposed to be a full-time freelancer. I am supposed to be doing this. As hard as it is, as scary as it is, as uncertain as it is, I would not give this up for the world. And I don't want to give it up. So yeah, the audio that plays at the end of The Atheist, that track, she used to open up the set, and then it goes into In the Bible. And like, it filled me with so much feels because I love this album so much. I feel like Rory's speaking to me. I feel like she's speaking to everyone in the world, and the 37 Club that she has built is just the best fan base I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of and working alongside. They're so wholesome, they're so nice. If any of you are watching this and you're in the 37 Club, I love you all so fucking much. Oh my God, my eyes are watering. In between sets, I had several people come up to me and talk to me about my tattoos, especially my Evie tattoo, because I would just kind of be waiting near the merch bit, like outside of the crowd in between sets, reviewing photos from the last 2 sets. And I spoke to so many nice people. It was somebody's birthday as well. I remember speaking to them. They were sound. I loved it. I was like, happy birthday. Hope you're having the best day. And they were like, absolutely, I am. So I'm glad your birthday was on the day Rory came to Glasgow. What a fucking birthday. Yeah, and oh fucking hell, I keep going backwards and forwards. Can you tell I've got ADHD and like I'm fucking riddled with trying to tell a story? But I'm singing along the whole time I'm taking photos in the pit. You get 3 songs in the photo pit, and it was a busy photo pit. There was quite a few photographers. I'm thinking maybe 8. I could probably count who's in my footage and stuff like that. Plus their videographer, like Rory's videographer, who is called Max, who I followed for so long. I've watched his journey on social media and he inspires me so much. He started 2 years ago, and like, it's the kind of progression I would like to have, in the sense of he started off I think working merch and just like helping out on a merch and then helping out on, I think, Charlotte Sands tour. And then from there just kept continuing to get booked and booked and booked. And he's got some kit. I remember just like, I'm sure it was during Uncomplicated, I realized, oh my god, Max is right fucking there. I follow this guy. What the fuck? Because I'd seen that he had done, I think, a couple of videos for earlier nights, but you just don't know if all the people on the English dates are gonna make the trek up to Scotland. Like, sometimes you get photographers that are local to cover the event, sometimes you have ones that come for the whole tour. And he was there for the whole tour, and I fucking love the work that he produces. He did such a nice job documenting Rory's tour. But anyway, had a big fangirl moment knowing that he was right beside me and obviously filming this show, and I was just like, look at me with my little tiny Sony a7S and my little 360 GoPro, and I'm trying my hardest to make sure I'm getting enough photo and enough video for my own like personal like use. And yeah, I had a big fangirl moment, but like seeing him next to me and just going, wow, we're in the same fucking spot here pretty much, except you're 2 years into your journey. I've not even hit a year yet. I'm very close to it, but yeah, it's just exciting to see your fellow creators working beside you. I love that shit so much. Yeah, the first 3 songs fucking flew by. I will admit, I struggled a lot with the lighting. You have your first 2 support bands to kind of figure out your settings and your lighting and make sure everything's okay. I fucked up. I'll happily admit I fucked up. When Rory came on, I was just a little bit too fucking in my head, and just really, you know, it happens obviously if you're passionate about an artist and like you really like them. It can be a little bit harder to just maybe keep your calm. I will admit that. I am trying to warn people out there who are getting into this industry that it's gonna have its moments of your panic and you just fuck. Brain should have checked their settings. It's my 8th PhotoPass event, my 3rd big show, I would say. I'm gonna still make mistakes, and I'm gonna learn from those mistakes, and I'm gonna share those mistakes with you guys so you don't make these mistakes. Fucking triple check your settings even though you only have 3 songs. My ISO was set way too high. I only kept on my Sigma lens, which is a 2.8 aperture. I didn't bother with my Zoomy Boy lens just because I wanted to keep things firing, and I was getting good shots with just the Sigma. I might be lying, maybe I did put my Zoomy Boy on at one point, but for argument's sake, I shot everything with a 2.8 aperture, and I had a way too fucking high ISO because for the support bands, it is darker. When the main band comes on, well, the lighting conditions do fucking change. Rory also was wearing a white outfit, which, oh my god, if you overexpose your settings and someone's wearing all white, there's no saving that. And I don't think I've really shot anyone wearing white. I'm usually shooting people who are wearing quite dark clothing. Most of my experience is shooting in small venues, small bands, guys wearing black metal deathcore t-shirts, things like that. So I hadn't really thought about how lighting hits white. It's extra level brightness. And I remember reviewing my photos after the set, just when I was in the crowd, and I was just wanting to post something on my phone. And I went, fuck, these are super blown out. These are all pretty much unusable. There was a lot of just bright white shots, and I was like, I fucked up big time. I fucked up so bad. Which is why I overshoot, because obviously you can get moments in between where, you know, your settings are good to use. So I did manage to find usable, editable shots, but there was a lot of shots that would have been amazing shots had I just lowered my ISO or increased my aperture. But you're better to keep your aperture, you know, at 2.8 and take your ISO way down. I think it was set to 4,000. Like, that's fucking bad, Katie. That's really bad. There was floodlights as well on the stage, as well as actual like flashing lights and shit, like that just wasn't there for the support bands. So yeah, you gotta assess the lighting conditions and check your fucking settings. Lesson learnt the fucking hard way. Indeed. So I will say that put me in a bit of a sad spot for not vlogging the process of the editing of the Rory photos as much as I did with like the Hara and Motionless in White. Motionless in White, I also kind of fucked up my settings, I'm not gonna lie. So that's twice now. I need to really remember for the bigger venues to really fucking check my settings. Motionless in White, it wasn't as bad. It was like, they're overexposed in a sense of it's savable. It wasn't bad, but I just need to remember that for when the main act comes on these bigger stages, it's gonna be fucking mental. So take your time, take a breath, check your fucking settings. But yeah, that has been the last couple of weeks for me. I'm filming this on Monday the 24th, this little recap section. Gonna cut it into the video and upload it hopefully today. So thanks if you're watching today. And yeah, I'll be back next week with hopefully a weekly vlog. I'm hoping that this coming week I'm going to be pretty proactive in vlogging. I'm saying this now, hoping that I'll stick to that. But I just want to thank you for watching, and let me know what you thought about the montage sequence at the beginning. I was kind of hemming and hawing about having like voiceover or just what to do with it, because a lot of the stuff I did last week, there isn't any of me checking in and talking about what I'm up to. But I liked having a little bit of just music to kind of direct the feel and the mood. And I really should use my Artlist subscription more, seeing as I am paying for that for when I end up doing client shoots and I need royalty-free music. So I'm just toying with the idea of doing montage sequences like I did as a fucking 2016 YouTuber. We're going back in time to those days. Oh boy. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. What was your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you think it went on too long? What was your thoughts? I mean, I'll be able to see by audience retention if it didn't do well, but I would like feedback as well, because I am trying something different with my vlogs, and it's just nice to know what you guys like to see. And also, like, in terms of if you've watched previous vlogs and you're like, oh, I really wish you'd done something like that before, or do more of that, let me know, because, yeah, feedback's good. I welcome it. I'm always looking for feedback. I work alone. There's nobody else to ask if this is a good edit or not. So you guys can tell me what your thoughts are. I won't be upset or offended. Constructive criticism, of course. Don't just tell me it's shit. Tell me why it's shit. Okay? I can take it. I'm a grown-up adult. And I'm also somebody who likes doing this. So, yeah. I'll still continue to do it, even if people think it's shit. What a way to end it. Right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Have an awesome day. That's all I want to say. Bye!